Obviously not in a good way. Young people in the media are portrayed as being troublemakers, gang affiliated, and obviously there's a lot of people that do that, but it's generalising the whole young people.
Quite bad.
Why?
Well, there's a lot of young people on TV doing bad things, not much of good things. Always wearing hoodies, stereotyping them for how they look.
I think young people are treated as the outsiders of society, as when something goes wrong, they are always blamed for the mistakes of society.
Mostly negatively. I think that the headlines in most newspapers are about youth out of control, feral youth, no hope youth, a lost generation. It's very rare that you see positive stuff about young people in the media.
I think there's more representation on the bad side of younger children, but if you look at the good side, and you look at students who actually work hard to achieve what they want to achieve, then I think these are the people that should be appreciated by society.
So basically you would like to see more better representations of young people in society these days. Alright.
When they do good stuff, there's a lot of good stuff that goes on.
Right.
And it doesn't happen enough. Look at the Year 12s last week and help that woman.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're aware of that. That should make, things like that should make bigger news than what they do. But the newspapers seem to want to focus on, and the television, all the horror stories that make the older generation terrified of the younger generation.
Good representation, seeing as not everyone should be discriminated for being a young person.
I'd like to see more of the positive side, how young people try to get involved in sport, get involved in media, get involved with other things to do in the community and try to help out.
Yeah, because they provide excitement and they give the viewer like a great portrayal of the movie, as you can remember it from that future.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. It makes an interesting storyline.
Yeah, I do like films with twists at the end.
I suppose maybe more than that, I like films that intertwine lots of different stories and then it all comes together at the end and it all makes sense.
Yeah.
But the twist one I need to think about.
It leaves you like on a cliffhanger. You don't know what's going to happen next, and it surprises you with a shock at the end.
It leaves a lasting impression on the viewer, and also it leaves like a shock effect.
For example, Harry Potter, when everyone thought Professor Snape was the evil guy and he turned out to be the good guy.
Harry Potter, Twilight, they're good films with twists, seeing as you always think that the protagonist is going to be someone bad, but it always ends up good.
For example, in Fast and Furious, when at the end, Letty's still alive.
I have recently watched Attack the Block. That film has shown a great insight into society.
Yeah,
Kidulthood I've seen and adulthood, yeah.
Not recently, seeing as I haven't enjoyed much as they portrayed students in a really negative way, and I don't really like watching.
And let's just say you watched Kidulthood. Have you watched it before?
Yeah.
These short films show the life of average teenagers living in London.
Alright, thank you very much, Hakeem. Thank you very much for your time.
I wasn't sure that I liked it at all actually, because I think it contributed again to the negative portrayal of young people.
Yeah.
I know it is a partial reality, but I don't believe it's a total reality, and I don't believe every young person lives in the world of kidulthood and adulthood.
Alright, miss, thank you very much for your time.
Okay, cool.
Well, I like the storyline that they do, but I don't like how they use us students and us young people inside it to make us look bad, as we are not all the same, and I'm sure we're not all like that.
Alright, thank you very much for your time, Duo.
No problem.
It portrays life in UK, but it's a bit too stereotypical.
And why do you think that?
It's because there's a lot of gun crime involved, and it's portraying young children as being troublemakers and not following the law, and also like not following what the local authorities has told them to do.
Alright, thank you very much.